The Great Donut Rescue. Once upon a time in the magical land of Sprinkleton, everything was made of sweet marshmallow mountains, jelly bean trees, and candy cane bridges. But the biggest treat of them all was the Giggle Denuda giant pink donut covered in rainbow sprinkles that floated high in the air on a sugary cloud. Now, this wasn't just any donut. The Giggle Donut held a secret. If you could take a single sprinkle from the top, it would grant you one silly wish, like making your hiccups sound like trumpets or turning your giggles into glitter. 3 cartoon friends, Max, Leo, and Pip, were part of the Sprinkleton construction crew. They wore bright yellow hard hats and overalls to keep safe during their tasty adventures. That morning, the Giggle Donut floated too high after a gust of whipped cream wind blew through. So the trio came up with a plan. They would climb up with a special sprinkle retrieving ladder. On the left, Max, the shy but curious one, with short brown hair and a pink shirt, carefully stepped up the ladder. He peeked toward the viewer with wide eyes and a surprised "whoa," as if he just noticed how high they were. On the right, Leo, the wild and wacky inventor with a yellow shirt and purple overalls, held onto the ladder with one hand. His eyes popped wide open, and he reached with the other hand, just inches from the sprinkle. "I'm almost there," he shouted, his voice full of excitement. Pip, the tiniest of them all, stayed on the ground, pointing at the donut with both hands while jumping up and down in a sugar rush. Around them, smaller donuts floated in the background, as if cheering them on in a pastry parade. The sky swirled with color-soft blues melting into purple twilight, making the scene feel like a candy-coated dream. The whole land buzzed with the magical feeling that something wonderfully silly was about to happen. Just as Leo touched the sprinkle, poof! A burst of glitter exploded in the air, and suddenly giggles turned into bubbles, hats turned into popcorn, and Max started floating like a balloon. The Giggle Donut giggled. Yes, it could giggle too, and slowly floated back down to its rightful place, now perfectly sprinkle balanced. From that day on, the Sprinkleton construction crew became heroes, and every kid who visited Sprinkleton knew. If you ever saw a floating donut, look up. Max, Leo, and Pip might just be climbing it again.